Hey, what's up, everyone? Finally got some time to think about this game yesterday that Italy versus Swiss, and the Italy lost 2-0. And I'm coming on to, give my overview of this debacle. Um, I don't even know where to start. I wrote down a bunch of stuff, and it's just so much. Um, what I gotta say is that Spalletti was right. He was right. Before they came to the United States. He said that there's a lot of Italian fans outside of Italy, and they give a crap a lot. And he was right about that. If he was right about anything, and this loss to the Swiss, it just it you know this one was pretty bad. I woke up today and I was kind of like had a just a bad feeling in my stomach. Um, I never seen an Italian team like that play like that, ever, ever. In the what 34 years I've seen that. I've been watching that team. I've been following that team since 1990. That's been one of my most beloved teams that I ever follow is the Italian national team. And so yesterday was just so painful to watch. I've never seen such a poor game by that team. You know, we lost to the Swiss, and like it's like we've like lost our aura, man. Like it's like, oh yeah, it's okay to lose to the Swiss. Um, you know, as you guys know, Spalletti, he's staying on. I know everybody wants him, to be sacked and to get somebody else, but let's be real. I mean, who is there out there? Who is there? All the best Italian coaches are coaching at a club, and I mean, who are we gonna get? Allegri? Come on, I don't want to see this guy. Him and his dog shit, freaking tactics or whatever. Um, and they just hired Spalletti, and you don't, in my opinion, you don't make these big brash decisions right after just like a couple hours after the whatever the result is, um the bad result. So I guess he's going to continue on, and I mean they're going to restart up on the Nations League, and we'll see how he does, because I guess they got a hard group: France, Belgium, and we'll see how he does with those games. So let me take a look. So, that loss yesterday was atrocious, and I don't know. You know, I honestly think that Spalletti, he overthinks. Overthinking. He's more, in my opinion, a philosopher, and he must have changed the lineup like 3 4 times. He changed. He had a different lineup, I think, every game, and same with the formation. Um, you know, he I think he was more. Like you hear his press conference, and he's like, "Oh, it's important to play good. It's not important to win. It's important to play good. It's importante giocare bene. Non è importante vincere. No, it's important to win." Um, I just, like I said, I never seen a team like this. No urgency, um, lack of concentration. I mean, we're down a goal and we're just like, okay, I'll give you one goal. We're down, and you know, there's time to go. So maybe we're not gonna panic, but we're down 2 goals. Still no urgency. Um, no desire to go after the game. I don't understand it, man. I really don't. I mean, there's no desire to go and chase the game and get the goal back. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, we're down one, then 2-0. And it's like there's no like urgency, no nothing. And the concentration was horrendous. I don't know what the hell happened to DeMarco. The first game he throws it away, goal. In this game against the Swiss, the second half starts. We're only down 1-0, and one of our players gives it away to them. Then they go down and they score a goal. I mean, that's ridiculous, man. Like there had to be some kind of like issue in this team. I don't understand. Lack of concentration, no urgency, no desire to want to make a difference in the game. No, nothing. Nothing. We looked, afraid. We lacked that, Italian coolness. That Italian. Okay, don't worry. You guys got a goal. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna make this right. You know, you know, I, I don't understand some of the decisions this, Spalletti made. I mean, you had, like in this last game, you're putting in there Brian Cristante didn't even play a game this tournament. Then El Shaarawy. I mean, why the hell do we have El Shaarawy playing? The guy went to China, then he came back. And why is El Shaarawy playing? Is Akani the guy who scored a goal the game before? And like let the guy play, let him play. Just very, very odd, man. I'm telling you, when Italy came to the United States, they played Venezuela and Ecuador. I mean, they played pretty good. I remember I went to New Jersey. I watched them play against Ecuador. They played Bellanova. You guys know I was high on Bellanova. I don't understand. We didn't even play 1 minute. Throw the kid out there. Put him out there. Let the guy run up the wing. He was smoking those Ecuadorians up and down. And we go and we play in the Euro. The guy doesn't even play a minute. You know, I hear there's excuses from Spalletti that the players that had a long season, it's hot outside, they're tired. I mean, all the players that are there had a same or similar season or worse. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You know, find some freaking players that want to play. There's got to be some players in Italy that want to play. Or I don't know. Maybe we can't. We can't. Too much is too much. I don't know. Maybe too much soccer is too much for the Italians. I don't know. I mean, I'm Italian, and like I never trained as a world class athlete, professional soccer athlete. But when I played, I got tired. But I didn't train like these guys. They're running every day. They should be in shape. Um, you know, I don't know. I don't hear anybody else saying, "Oh, we can't." I was watching Georgia today. This guy's Kvaratskhelia. The guy's running like he's gonna die on that field against Spain. They lost, but he's running hard. Our guys, it's too hot. They're too tired. Yada yada yada. I don't know. Maybe we can't do all this soccer, all these games during the year. Maybe Italians can't. I don't know. Maybe it's not in our DNA or something. I don't know. There may be something to that. I don't know. I mean, I know when I played, I got really tired. But again, I was not a professionally trained football, soccer, athlete like these guys are. They play every day. They're running. They're training. They have monitors on them to monitor their fitness and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, they're gonna let Spalletti, continue on. I wanted him fired because I think that this whole debacle was, a lot of it was because of him, and these guys they're more pumped to sing the national anthem than they are to play. I think the majority of the issue was Spalletti, and I know he's a good coach. He was like top three coaches behind Guardiola and Inzaghi. The season he won for Napoli, but maybe he's overthinking it. I don't know. We'll see. I agree with the sense that you don't want to make these brash decisions just a couple hours after this this debacle. I mean, they played that first game against Albania. We weren't concentrating. We let up a goal, and then we came back and we imposed ourselves on them, and it came back right away. And throughout the rest of the tournament, it was none of that, none of that. Against Spain, against Croatia, none of that. Against Switzerland. Yeah, I mean, I think I know a lot about football, but I don't know 100% what the fix is. You know, I could just say what I think. I don't but I think that the Italian Football Federation needs to tell these Serie A teams that they got to have so many players on the teams that are Italian, so that more kids could play. I mean, look at this guy Calafiori. He got dumped by Mourinho at Roma. He went to Switzerland, then he came back. He's phenomenal. I mean, how many other Italians are there out there that are just like him that don't ever develop because they don't play? Because these teams, I mean, I know we want our club teams to do good, but they go find some player in Slovakia or Georgia or somewhere that at a younger age they may be a little bit better at the time, and they give them the spot, and then we train them in Italian mentality, and then these guys beat us on an international stage. You see that? Summers was saying before the game, Switzerland, that the Italians are going to see the rest of the tournament at home. So I don't, I don't want, like, if you've been watching football for a long time, you'll know that, football has evolved around the world. I mean, these Asian teams, they're getting stronger. These Central and North American teams, they're getting, better. South American teams have been strong. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't ever want to see an Italian team without these players like I'm used to seeing, like these Pirlos, like these Calafioris, like these Fabio Grossos, like these, Francesco Tottis, like these Del Pieros, like these Roberto Baggios, all these, like, very, technical, you know, imaginative players. It seems like the rest of the world is going to this more of a, athletic, big, strong, fit like fast, player, and I think it's not a bad thing that if the we our players are have some of that, but I think what Italians are known for, that I would not sacrifice that to be being being faster, or super aggressive or more athletic. So a lot of these teams out there now, that they're not like Italian quality, and so their federations and their football, they focus more on you know being athletic, being fitter, as fit as possible, being super aggressive, being super strong, yada yada yada, and to make up for the lack of intellect and technical savviness. And like I said, I don't know if we need some more of that in an Italian team, but I would not. I don't want to sacrifice that, the intellect and the technical, in the know how for that. I mean, I want to say in the first game you saw that against Albania, but they are a lesser side. Like we were making shit happen in the first half. At will. Like we were boom, 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 boom. The ball was almost in the back of the net, and then after that, it all went downhill. We need. I don't know what the answer is. That's why we have the federation and we have all these coaches in Italy. I don't know what the answer is, but we need, you know, we need, more players playing, more Italian players playing, or maybe no Italian kids want to play soccer in Italy. I don't know. Maybe they're too busy on their phone. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not over there right now. But the Italian national team, it seems like it's a basically like like a mirror image of how Italy is. You know what I mean? Seems like Italy, like the youth, they don't want to work. They want to stay home, live off the grandmother's pension or something like that, and they don't want to, a lot of them. And then we look at the Italian national team. It seems the same thing. These guys, they got a lot of money. They want to go on vacation. Yada yada yada. So I'm over here watching Ecuador versus Mexico in the Copa America. And another thing I see, which I think is bullshit, but a lot of these national teams, it seems like they get these players from other countries, and they're like, hey, yo, come over here, we'll train you. Like you're fast, or you're good athlete. We'll train you how to be a soccer player, and then they make them like a Spanish national, or a Swiss national, or a German national, or French national. I don't think we're doing that in Italy. I mean, there's always been like one or two players. Like we had Camoronesi, Retegui. You know, but these other countries. I mean, that's bullshit with this. They're getting these players, and that they may be like a better like athlete or something like that, and they teach them how to play football, and then helps out their national team and this and that. And I'm not saying the Italians are not good, good athletes, because like I said, I'd rather have the Italian intellect and technical ability than to be this phenomenal athlete in soccer. I'm sorry. Like you want a player like Messi, you rather have a player like Messi over a player that could run, super fast and is super physical and aggressive, et cetera, et cetera. But this bullshit where these teams are getting these players, they're not even, like, like this guy Musa for USA. He has like 3, 4, 5 passports. I heard He has Italian passport, his English passport, American passport. These freaking guys, they don't give a shit about the team. They just want to go where it can help their career. But so let me see if I missed anything. So yeah, I mean that's it. This is over. I think it was a missed opportunity. I think we had some good talent on this team. I just think that, the coaching was just, it was too much coaching, changing things, constantly, and different formations, changing different players, this and that. But I thought that was a good group of players that given how the brackets given how the brackets unfolded, we had a chance, I think, to go far and maybe even the final there. But it is what it is. I know there's a lot of people out there talking shit about the Italian team. I don't know why you're talking shit. But like, they just won Euro 2020. I mean, you can't win all the time. There's only so many countries in the world that win these kind of competitions, or the World Cup, So we'll see what happens with Spalletti. He's gonna, who knows? Maybe he's gonna get sacked soon. I don't know. He's got the Nations League before the World Cup qualifying, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, he maybe he bombs out in the Nations League. I don't know, but who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? Maybe we need a young Italian coach, that could relate to these guys. Spalletti, I don't know, he's like 67 years old, and maybe he can't relate to them. I don't know. Anyways, just wanted to come on and recap that game and what I thought. The players that I think should stay on this team are Bellanova. I think Calafiori. I think Bastoni. I think DeMarco. Even though DeMarco had a horrendous, campaign. I mean, I never seen him play so poor. I think Barella needs, should stay. Jorginho, you got to retire. Here's another one, Fagioli. I mean, how did this guy make the team? He didn't even play all year. He's probably going to be in the mix, even though I wasn't really impressed with him. I want to see all new young kids in there playing, people that want to play. These guys look like they wanted to go on vacation. So, anyways, that's all I got. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm tired. So, I know I keep saying this, but we'll be back. I just want to be back, with consistency, not this up and down. I mean, won the Euros, now we're down in this shit again. We won the Euros, we were down in the World Cup, we missed it. Then we come up, we look like we're on a good trajectory, then we shit again at the Euros. I just want to, have a, steady. So, all right, guys, have a good night. See ya.